Hello. Can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me
There
now?
we go. Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah. Good. How you doing?
It's been a long day.
It
Listen,
has.
hey to all of our friends, followers, family. Happy Wednesday. We are in here at 10. We came in just a smidge late, just a smidge. We had to make sure
Mm-hmm.
some things were good to go, such as my lipstick. I can't come on here with no lipstick. I look muted. Hey, Maurice. Hi. All right, Kev. So let's jump on into it. We do have Johnny's and Brandon coming to join us, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. But it's okay. They sometimes they get the link late. So, all right, let's jump into it. Oh, it said I'm live. I didn't choose. Oh, okay. So Facebook picks up that it's me here on the live. I wonder if it picks you up too.
Mm, yeah, I'm not on Facebook right now, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, well, never mind then. All right, so here go here go Brandon and Johnny. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Awesome blossom. All right, so
Hey
we're gonna just
y'all.
jump on into it. We just gonna jump right on into it, y'all. So, Real Housewives of Potomac. How y'all feel about this episode?
Hmm.
Was it a little boring for you or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say it was an eye opener
Yeah.
for me. It was an eye opener. It was some things that were revealed this episode that I was like, okay. So
Okay,
yeah.
I can see
What
that. I
things,
can see that.
Johnny's? What things?
Okay, so I guess as we talk about the individual, maybe I could just throw it in there. Because it was several things. Like the Wendy situation with
Which one?
okay, so the fact that, they talked about her husband cheating on her and the fact that she has a new body and the fact that they were saying that she's not the same Wendy that she was last season. Now,
Mm-hmm.
okay, granted, I feel like if all of that was not happening, if you get a new body, honey, you're gonna show it off. So like I just feel like yes, she may have got the body for the wrong reasons, but if you have a new body, like you gonna show it off. Like, come on now. Like, why would you get all that
Okay.
done and you gonna cover it up? And it. So I'm not mad at her for, living out that life, like showing her body off. But the reasons why they're saying that she got the body, some of those reasons sound a little valid. Like,
Because of her husband maybe
right.
cheating, or
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Oh, so
You want
that
to say?
came out. I didn't hear that part, y'all.
When did you
Yeah.
watch it?
Wait, he said that. Wait, I remember
He
them
didn't
talking.
say it. Giselle brought it up that it was in a tabloid.
Well,
And
I'm
all
not
Well,
of
she
gonna
she
lie.
brought it
I'm
up
Yeah.
with
not gonna
Ashley.
lie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I did fall asleep while watching it.
So it wasn't that good to you. It was
I
boring to
was.
you.
I've been having a rough day, so I was asleep. Like I was
Mhm.
trying to watch it today. Y'all know I'm just. It's been a lot going on. So you all okay? So really, do you all think oh, hey, I think I know who DB is on Twitch. Hey, how you doing? I know who that is. Hey, hey, hey. So, we're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So, we finally got our first Twitch comment. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
Listen.
Wow.
So, I feel some type of way watching it because in the midst of my sleep, in slumber because I was in and out. I really thought I was catching the whole thing. Let's talk about Wendy's body. I'm here for all types of body positivity. I am here for curves. And maybe I'm just not feeling Miss Wendy. I'm tired of her.
Very clear. You've made it very clear.
But why are you tired
Message
of her?
received.
I'm just
I
over
think
her.
She's just very happy and ecstatic to have, I guess. But
She is.
Yeah,
Right.
and we just gonna celebrate her for that.
Right.
Maybe
Because
she didn't
if
have
I
it
pay all
before.
that money, honey, ain't no way
Yeah.
I'm covering up. I'm coming through just like
I mean,
Wendy.
it wasn't even right. It was just weird. I was at one point, I was like, okay, we're gonna have to have a class on how to wear big breasts out because she just, and they're not even like big, but I was just sitting there like, okay, girl, it's a way to do this. But real quick, her outfit on the party bus. Okay, now
It was cute.
so I'm the queen. Her outfit was cute. I don't
Yep.
think it fit her personality. I don't think it fit who she is.
But that's what she's saying. She's saying, and I did gather that from her. She's saying because she's a professor and because she's like this lady that's all
Political
about
commentator.
politics.
Mhm.
She is that, but she is somebody that's gonna throw on some ratchet music and dance to hip hop. Like she's like our girl from A&T. That's a very professional. But when it's time to, and I think that she's trying to get more into that side of I am I'm different than what you see as a professor and just this,
I mean, I get it. It just wasn't translating properly. For example, the side of her head, I didn't get, because I was in and out of sleep, I didn't get a chance to take a picture. Yo, even the braids weren't right. It was like a whole thing. It was something going on. It was a lot. It was a lot going on. It was a fashion overhaul. And listen, I partake in fashion over here and there. I just wasn't. It just.
She was giving too much Jenny from the block.
She was giving Jenny from the block.
Thing. You know how sometimes you just say, okay, this is what I'm going for, and let me just go for it. I think she was going for a whole.
She's trying to meet her breast and boobs now. Where before, I don't know if she was doing that before.
Good explanation.
She's trying to meet them.
She trying, and it was.
She's trying happiness. She wants to be happy. So something's going on when
yes, you're right. Because I was struggling. Other than that, okay, I'm gonna save that comment. So we are streaming within our private Facebook group. So if you're in our private Facebook group, it's not telling us who you all are. I don't know why Facebook does that, but I just went ahead and pushed it to our like page so that people can share it, because if it's in our private Facebook page, you can't share it. But I see Maurice is also on Twitch. So kudos to Wendy. I think we'll learn more about her journey really next week.
Right.
Yeah, her journey. I mean, and maybe this is the first time in her life she's felt free to be happy. And maybe this looks awkward.
So fill me in, because I only got about halfway through the episode. So this party bus that
is going to Williamsburg.
Okay, I remember hearing Candace say that they were going on a trip to
Williamsburg,
Virginia.
I said Williams Sonoma. I don't understand.
You never been to Williamsburg?
Yeah, I have.
Really?
I have.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember it, but yeah,
It's only popping, not even popping. It's only a little busy in the summer for real, and in the wintertime, oh my gosh, it's like Sleepy Town.
What is it? Six Flags there?
Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens.
Yeah.
But all that's closed.
Well, I mean, people go to Williamsburg for the winery and the outlets and things.
That's it. Just the outlet to get the popcorn.
And William and Mary.
And William and Mary. That's it. But they took a bomb bus. It's a university.
It's a college. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're known for educators.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should find out who they got for the party bus, because me and Johnny's have both had real hood party buses up here in the DC area. So I was very shocked to see such a well put together party bus. My 25th was El Racheto. And then Janice had a party bus. Which birthday?
There.
Yeah, that was
30th.
super ratchet. Your 30th, which was a whole because her said bus. What did it say? The bus. So it was real ghetto. So if you here in DC, you just go ahead and spend the money to get a good bus, or it's gonna be ghetto. So their bus was good.
So was the bus the ending portion of this episode?
No, that was the beginning.
It's like midway through. It took them to Williamsburg. So we need to find out what Airbnb they had, because that house.
President Obama stayed in that house.
We need
I
to
don't
find
think
out
that
about
was
that.
no Airbnb, Erica.
I don't think so either. It's a mansion on the water somewhere.
But they said it's an Airbnb.
I didn't
think
hear that.
I ain't heard either.
Was I asleep again?
Yeah, you must have been dreaming.
Yes. And this was today? How long ago was you asleep today?
Something happened around 2:00 because I had been in the sun all day, y'all. It was bad. It's real bad.
When you say something happened, can you be more specific?
I don't know. I felt like I was blinking, but I might have been and waking back up and catching. Like, I don't know.
You had sleep paralysis or something like that? You were hearing it, but
No.
you wasn't able to see it.
I was in and out. So we're gonna have to get us that house. We're gonna have to record live from that house. It probably costs a whole lot
that
of
house
money.
is so nice. It was so nice.
It was, and
It
they had a
was really
private chef.
Yeah.
Yes,
I deserve.
Chef, honey.
What's
But
the
why
song?
the Green Eyed Monsters try to kick Mia out of her room though?
Listen. So that's why I named this Let's Sigh. Are the Green Eyed Bandits at it again?
Absolutely.
So I feel.
No.
I feel like
you're done. Now, if you got a good friend, I want to be next. I'd rather be next to my friend than somebody I barely knew. I think that's just what that was about. And I think Mia understood, like, they're friends. Let them be.
She's been real understanding, because first of all, they met her in a group setting, and my thing is, if you're trying to get to know me, it don't need to be a group setting. It needs to be one-on-one. Why is it always Robin and Giselle? What is this? Are they a package deal? Are they dating? Is that why she's not married?
No. Listen,
she said she not married because she shit when she was having that baby, remember? And he left. That's
she sharded.
Look now, that ain't nothing to laugh about, honey. Let me tell you, we ain't gonna talk about nobody pushing out no babies and nothing.
That is the one thing
that was
my one takeaway from
until
this
you
episode.
do that, that's a near-death life experience. So we're not coming for that.
I cannot wait
so,
until
Janice,
I see
did
my
you?
mother again, because I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna say, when you push me out your cooch, did any shit come out on me?
I did not.
You did not?
No.
Oh, okay.
I did
you
not.
knew where I was going, right?
I knew what you was gonna ask.
Wait, neither time.
If it would have happened, it would have happened. Look,
Neither time, Janice. Are you sure?
Unapologetic.
I'm positive.
Oh, okay.
I'm positive.
I mean, because you can have a cesarean and things like that. So, there's many different ways to push and go. But regardless, I truly do feel, Giselle plays games. Her and whatever, Boy Bill, whatever. They were sitting up there saying, Robin. Yes. They just remind me of girls in middle school that you just couldn't stand. Like, I felt like they were nice and gracious to her when they were at Sobe. Shout out to Sobe. That's the local hot spot around here. But next thing you know is we're going to take your room. No, boo, you asked. You are
being mean about it.
No, it was a power move. It was totally a power move.
Because you didn't ask me. You said what you were going to do. To me, that's disrespectful. You're going to say, hey,
now wait a minute.
I think the TV made it more than what it was, because I feel like if it was really that serious, Mia, she's not a punk. She knows how to stand up for herself. I feel like she would have gave them the energy that they needed in that situation.
She totally cowered to the situation, because she said, they can have it, they can have the view. I'd have been like, no. I put my bags on the bed. I monkey stomped across the floor. I sat on the toilet.
I don't think it was that serious to her though.
Erica, I've been like, if it was just you. Now let's say it was you and Janice there, and y'all
if it's Janice and I would go see Johnny. I mean, it's not a big deal to me. Maybe that's just me. It's not a big deal to me. Like, I don't have to be joined at the hip. As long as I could go see you or we're all on the trip together. I think it's very elementary to want your friend to be right next to you. When you're on a group, you're supposed to all be friends and you're all on the trip together. Well, it's so elementary. It was stupid to me. It was like middle school.
Wasn't the point of the show for them to get to know each other? What perfect time to bond, right?
Yeah,
it was just very, very elementary.
Trying to be in a room with somebody because they're rooming with each other, right? Is that
no?
No,
the rooms are close by each other.
Oh, so they still had their own room. Oh yes,
yes. It was so stupid. I was
so
like, what is this?
Are you more disappointed with Robin and Giselle having that issue, or are you more disappointed with Mia for not standing up to them?
You know what? I will give it to you and say that I do not like that Mia didn't just. I mean, with women like that, you can be nice, but you always have to be ready to be on the defensive. Like, you have to always be ready to kick them in the crotch. And I'd have been like, yeah, no, that's my role.
Maybe she just figured it just wasn't worth it. Like,
right. And maybe she thought about it, was like, maybe I would rather be down here by myself than up there with the
and by herself.
You're damn right.
Right. Sometimes you want to be by yourself, though.
You damn right. Mm-hmm.
I just think it was a power move and I didn't like it. You know, honestly, that's just what I feel. But okay.
Only reason I say because I've seen Mia come from them and she hasn't backed down yet. So I feel like if it was something that she really wanted, she wouldn't have backed down. Like, I don't see her backing down.
Well, I was concerned when she was sharing all of her life experiences with them because they may use that against her. Because to me, you give in too much too soon to them and you don't even know them.
But I think that's going to be her storyline. So this is what I was going to say about Mia. Like, I really can feel her background. We have a lot of similarities. But I feel like she's using it for the clout. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like that she's using her situation with her mom to get attention, because why would you just wait to this situation to kind of connect with your mom on
and
TV
talk about it,
and you know, like I feel like I mean, I don't know if it's happened before, but to me it just seemed like she's really trying to make that like her storyline. So
well, I think it's working because we all want to see how this unfolds.
Right.
Hi, Sora Trebby. How are you? That's my mentor, and she Aggie Pride.
Aggie Pride.
So hey, whatever. Mia, I feel like she did give them a lot of information. I like Mia. I have said that. I like Mia a lot because I feel like she's genuine. Even though she's a little dingy, I feel like she's genuine. She's been through a lot. And I think they brung her on because she's unassuming, right? Like, you think that she's probably going to walk in and be snooty snobby, and that's not what she is. It's just a good amount of bouge for me. But I want her to literally cut them edges up on Mia's face because they look a hot mess. Look, I'm gonna have to get a photo of that, y'all. Y'all didn't see her edges during this episode. Them braids she put in herself in them edges. Who am I talking about?
You talking about Mia right now?
I'm sorry.
Did you follow
Zen Win? My bad. Zen Win. I'm sorry. Zen Win with her.
Talking about Zen Win. We like
Zen Win. I don't like Zen Win. Zen Win. I don't like her. Zen Win. I don't care for her and her whatever.
But I'm all for entertainment though.
I don't like her and them edges. Did you see them edges, Kev? Did you see that?
You easily get distracted by the physical.
But did you see the edges?
I didn't see the edges at all.
Y'all didn't see.
Saw they was nailed down. Like,
thank you. It looked a mess. It looked a mess. You cannot have no. Hold up now. She got.
Hold on. Looking at the wrong thing.
Let's bring it. Hold on. Give me 45 seconds.
Okay.
She had individual braids. Follow me. She had individual braids with weird ass glued down edges, y'all. It didn't even look right. It didn't, because when you have box braids, it's a box.
Are you sure that it was individual braids and not a wig?
It was
what?
I would hope not.
Be true.
I would hope not, but that could have been it. Okay.
Do that.
Woo, Jesus.
Karen has done that. Karen
Yes,
has
she
had
has.
a wig break.
Let me tell you something. Karen has updated because she got the wig doctor. He has sold her up.
But she had
she
to
looks
start
amazing.
from somewhere though. She had to start.
She
from somewhere.
did,
And you
but
gotta
Mia
remember
talked
that.
too much.
You gotta
She talked
remember-
too much
mean
to
Wendy
look like
on
that.
Mia.
Sorry,
Mia.
Wendy. No,
And
I gotta wake up.
You gotta,
Wendy.
yes, you gotta
Wendy.
remember that this is
Then
Wendy's
when?
second season. She gotta start from somewhere. And she can't
Thank you,
focus all her
Yolanda.
energy on the hair. She done the whole body.
Right.
So-
She focusing on body, yada,
No,
yada.
when you spend that much money on your body and you buy that much from Fashion Nova, because that was a Fashion Nova outfit, you need to go to Bon Qui up in Baltimore and go get your braids done. She looked a mess. I know
But
some people up there that can help her.
But I believe she did go to Bon Qui in Baltimore.
No, she didn't. She did that in the house. I know what that looked like. Thank you, Yolanda.
Dr. Wendy hair
Thank
was
you.
busted.
Well,
It looked like she did it.
to look at her hair.
Go
I
back
see it.
on the bus. Go back.
Well, I didn't get to the bus, so I
Well, the
have to see
wig
what you're
was
talking
nice
about.
that she had on with that orange outfit now. That wig.
You talking about when she was talking to her husband about him
she
spending
was
the money?
teaching her class.
Oh.
She should have probably.
Yeah,
kept
she
that.
did with the little shoulder off.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a Fashion Nova fit too. I know them all. I see it on the website.
Maybe she's trying to get a sponsor.
Yeah.
Maybe she is, because you know everybody on the Fashion Nova website, especially on the slim side, have all BBLs over there. They got the little tucked in with their pictures look very different from the plus size girls. Like the plus size girl, you got to go look and see what the plus size girls look like, because that's how the clothes really look. But on the slim girls, it looked different because they doctor it up. They already have, they have the slim waist with the big booty kind of thing going on. But anywho, I'm done talking about it. I had to do it.
She's done talking about Mia/Wendy.
Wendy's wig, but Mia, she does have a lot of leave out. But we're gonna get through it.
Well, in respect to what Janice and Brandon said, now that I think about it, because that's the last part that I saw was when she was revealing, her history with Giselle and what's the other girl named Robin?
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, yeah, it's a little bit too soon. Like,
Yep.
she
don't know them like that.
You don't exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I think Robin was genuine because Robin kind of, told her like, that they had similar, like, oh, this happened to me too. Like, this is what, but I don't know about Giselle. I don't know. I haven't really heard Robin use people like history or really talk about people like that. I don't know. Has she?
No,
Robin,
I don't think she has.
She sides with Gab. She excuse me, not Gabrielle. Lord, I'm going to work.
Girl, wake your ass up.
She sides with Giselle. She sides with Giselle because anything when they have a battle, when Giselle is in a battle, I give credit. Boy Built be sitting there like
Boy Built.
I mean, she be like, yeah, and I be sitting there like, girl, shut up.
Every time you say that, you just send me, man. Boy Built.
Yeah. Boy Bill, I'm sorry. I mean, I think all women are beautiful, but when you have like a nasty attitude and you act funny,
She has a nasty attitude just because
I think she's sometimey. I think she's sometimey. I don't like her.
She just riding with her friend.
She's sometimey. She don't know how to think for herself, and she don't know how to make a name for herself. At least Giselle is messy, nasty, and stands alone as a hot, raggedy mess. Boy, Bill, what you gonna do, girl?
Yeah, if Giselle was to be taken off the show, what would Robin's platform be?
I think I would probably like her better, to be honest.
She probably would be a different person because nasty, ratchet bullies always have a diehard friend.
Wait a minute. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hasn't Robin popped off in a season before? Like
she popped. I think last season she check Giselle last season.
Yeah,
Yolanda.
I think so.
Oh, Robin. I mean, Yolanda. What is that?
That's what I said earlier. It's deeper than rap with them two. It's deep.
Oh,
I don't
Oh,
think so. I don't think so.
I don't see it.
Sometimes you just be riding with your friend. Sometimes you just or your
I
family member.
I
Now
will
they not
always
related.
ride.
Even
I will
if they
ride for my
wrong,
friends,
even if
but
they wrong. Now you know if now I know for family members, even you know if your sister or your brother say something and they dead ass wrong, but you
no,
still
I'd be
You
like,
might not check them in front of everybody, but
you
you
know
can
in
do what
public you gonna
right.
ride with them.
I'm gonna be
You
like,
know.
That's true.
I'm be like, let's
That's
walk
true.
away. I'll be like, okay, thank you. We're gonna walk away. Thank you. We're gonna walk away.
You know
You shut it down.
if your sibling is cussing somebody the hell out and they are wrong, you gonna join in with them, and then afterwards you're gonna be like,
'Cause it's
no,
what?
you know what?
You don't ask questions until later,
Right,
so
right.
you don't
Ask
know.
questions later.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's if you don't know. You know, if you know something wrong, you be like, okay.
Sometimes you be knowing, but you know what team
You ride
on.
with it.
You know
Right.
what team you on.
Right.
I don't want to hear nothing what Kevin got to say because we had this happen and this is not what he did.
What are you talking about? We
A
did
real
not,
life situation happened.
We did not have this happen.
Go ahead.
So, wait, what?
Tell the story.
We can't tell the story, but I just want to make sure. Kevin, what you say?
One day we might put it in the book.
A situation happened and he won't riding with you. He was in the backseat. He wanted.
Can you see her? Look at him right there. That's exactly what.
That's what he did. He
I
won't
was in
ride with you, boo.
Listen. I was trying to ride with everybody. I was in a hard place. I was cool with everybody. I was cool with everybody. I was trying to. It was a hard place to be.
I think I know.
I still love you though, Kev. Okay, Maurice said, would you send the same type of text message that Mia got about the gathering? You mean when she was popping off at them? I think Mia was. I'm assuming it's a text message, the infamous text that she sent, basically like, you know, that was real shady. I wouldn't have sent that. I think she tried it a little bit.
I think she kind of misread it.
Yeah,
like she read too much into
but
it.
Maybe she didn't.
Right.
But see,
I felt like when they got up, I felt like
She's
that
already
was good. I felt like that meetup was good.
It was, but I'm saying in regards to her sending that text message, like to me, it's over with because she done already apologized about it. So
That's true.
It can be over with, but still, I don't like somebody telling you, "Well, you can come, but don't bring so and so."
Yeah, that's real messed up.
That's never okay.
Yeah, that's real messed up.
Shit, people tell me that all the time.
If you know you're inviting somebody somewhere and you don't like that person, and they might bring that person, why would it be wrong for you to say, look, just don't bring them?
Because you friends with everybody. What if you friends with
everybody?
It
doesn't, but just because you ask somebody don't bring them doesn't, I mean, how's that being? It's not like you're talking bad about that person or whatever.
But then what if she
asking them not to bring
what if she would have responded and said, okay, I'll meet with you individually. So when you come, Robin, don't bring Giselle. Giselle, when you come, don't bring Robin. That's how I would have responded.
But you know that, but I was thinking that too, because you know that it wouldn't have gone as smooth if she would have said, "Let it just be you and I." It would have been boy body would have been like, "Oh no, why you didn't want me to come?"
No,
I think saying that. That's why it would be drama.
I think just them saying that would have been the okay, bitch, touche. I see what you're saying. Like I see,
but they would have. The difference though is the difference because the difference is Robert and Giselle gets along. Why, if you don't get along with somebody, why would you invite them to your lunch? That's like you inviting your enemy to your lunch. Like, why would you do that? Like that
because they knew that, quote unquote, what's the name? Karen brought Mia to the group, right?
But they trying to get to know her on their own terms, not with Karen. What's wrong with that? If you don't like somebody, you don't like them. It's not like Karen don't know they don't like her. Like at this point, so. I don't see.
But the reason why they don't like her, I'm still not understanding really.
I don't understand it either, but
it's real trivial.
Karen know and Giselle know that they not getting along right now, and I'm pretty sure Karen would do the same thing if she invited somebody she won't want Giselle there. She gonna be like, don't invite Giselle.
Well, since we talking about invites and stuff, why didn't Ashley get invited to?
Because Candace didn't want to invite her. That's why.
But why?
But why? Yeah, I was wondering that too.
Is it because she had a baby again?
She don't like her.
But it did sound a little shady towards her being a mother because she was like, you're done popping out a baby out your cooch or something like that.
It very well could be, but I didn't.
It's the same thing again. Last year was the same thing when she had the other child.
I'm gonna tell you. Sometimes you put yourself in situations where you might not feel comfortable inviting. Like, you ever know somebody's going through something, right? And you're having something, right? And then you will, should I invite them? I know this is happening. And you might go back and forth in your brain, like, should I invite them or not? Has that ever happened to you? Like, you might know somebody's going through something in life.
Yeah.
So I think that maybe she just felt like, this is probably not a good thing because it might make that person feel bad if they can't go. Like,
it seemed a little bit more I think you're coming from a pleasant place, but I don't see that. Let me tell y'all something. I'll say it again. Candace is not right. She just reminds me of a bite-sized something. Candace is nice sometimes, but Candace is that little naggy gnat that she had no reason to do that.
Yes, she's immature, but it's something about Candace. I got love for Candace. Like she reminds me of somebody.
But I like her.
She reminds me of someone that we all know. So
exactly, I sure do, and that's why I'm having the.
Is it the same person we all know? Or is it
I think so. Yeah.
Is it? Hold on, wait, no, my person is different. Y'all might have to hit the text. Who y'all talking about?
I don't know. She don't remind me of nobody I know.
But she reminds me of somebody I know too. I kind of.
This is somebody y'all don't know, and I'm over here like, yes, and and I'm telling you, women of my stature, Johnny's as well, because we're both of the same stature. I love everybody, and everybody knows I love everybody. But my Achilles heel has been, in no shade. See, my mentor, she a little shorter than me, so we're not talking about you, mentor. But the women who are much smaller than me, like shorter than me, have been giving me hell over the last year. And so I have, like, when I see Candace, it just, there it is, another one. No shade to anybody who's under my height, but I mean,
just everybody.
You making her seem like she's on Amazon or something.
Behemoth, mammoth.
I'm just saying. I'm sure I've been I know I've been excluded from things, Maurice. So has that happened to you all? You all ever been excluded from an event?
Yeah.
If you excluded, how would you know?
And then you found out about
it. Get back to you.
I feel like I talked about it on the episode. The people who were having the event told me about it, and they said, this is why we can't invite you because Blase said they don't want us to invite you. And it really hurt my feelings because I feel like I'm cool with everybody.
Kevin! Yeah.
Wow. Well, people don't like that when you steal the thunder.
Everybody's not meant to go everywhere and be in certain situations.
That's been my issue. People don't like the fact that when I have a presence when I'm around people, they can't stand it.
Do you think it was that? You think it was that?
Kevin, it's very real. Like, have you not noticed that
this introduced me to the people? So,
but Kev, what? Come on now.
So you might never excluded anybody from anything because I have. Like, nope. I just feel like everybody's not meant to be in every circle in every situation.
I've never necessarily excluded
on purpose. It's just that's not where you fit in that situation. Like, you just don't fit into that scenario.
It wasn't excluded then.
I love that you're that intentional, Johnny's. Mm-hmm. But in the same way, I am intentional. I like to build bridges. So if people, I know I have friends that don't get along. And I know that I would invite them both to the same event just for the possibility that maybe I can mend the fences. Now,
good and well it's not going to happen.
Maybe not, and maybe some shit gonna pop off, and I will be front row center when it does. But I like to cultivate the possibility.
My thing is, if it's a party and it's like 15, 20, 30 people, how are you going to focus in on that one person that you don't like?
Well, they make a presence too.
All right. Oh, so
thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Brandon. But this is the thing, especially if it's, let's say the event has intention. Let's say it's my birthday party.
Absolutely, it ain't even about
me. Right? It's not about you. If you care about my birthday, why the fuck are you asking me who gonna be there? I'm asking your ass, are you coming? It don't matter who gonna be there.
All black people ask that.
Well, I don't ask that. But Brandon does ask that. Brandon has hit me with that quite a few times.
Do not ask me
I be sitting there like, you good? Let's know who's gonna be there. I'm like, oh my god.
Don't ask me that, because what you finna get is a list of people that I'm just gonna make up off the top of my head that's probably not gonna be there.
And I'm gonna say I don't know them, so I ain't gonna come.
Okay. Oh my god!
There you go. You're not coming. You're not.
And Brandon, and when he will shoot you that, I'm like, dude, come. Oh my god, just come on.
Or I'll hit you with why. I'll be like, why does it matter? Like, why do you need to know?
Because I might not be comfortable. I don't know them.
But I want you there. I'm inviting you to be there. So
I'll come early and leave her.
Oh my gosh! Stipulations.
Well, that's okay.
Like,
Black people ain't gonna do that. Black people ain't gonna do that.
Brandon be the person that's excluded and don't even know because he got too many rules and regulations.
Oh my god! I mean, that's true. Let me tell you something. I have excluded people in the past. Like, shout out to Brianna. When we were in college, we started excluding her from stuff because she kept saying no. And so, and then she would look on Facebook and one day she got mad. She wrote under every picture and was like, where's Brianna? Again, where's Brianna? And we were like, Bri, what are you doing? She's like, why you invite me?
You got to give people the space to say
I want to go.
Yeah, to say I can't make it, or to say I'll be there. And
we did that a million times. We kept saying a million times.
But you're right, Erica. After so many no's, you won't get invited.
Right. No, you won't, because it's too much. It's just too much. But to answer your question, Maurice, I know I've been excluded from stuff, and you know what? It's okay. Their loss.
Right? Do we care that much?
No, because when I have a shindig and they no longer get invites, ooh, it's all the buzz. It's all the buzz, and I'll be like, "Girl, you be alright."
I cared. It hurt my feelings. It was the one time that it ever happened. I cared.
Wow.
I was like, me? You don't want me to be there? Okay.
You wear your heart on your sleeve, Kev.
No, he don't.
Really? You don't think so? Okay, ma'am.
Uh-oh, as she ignores.
I'm sorry, I had to answer a text message. It was official business. But anywho, so who do we have next? Who do we have next on the show? Overall, it's nobody else to really talk about. The grand dame. Congrats to Ashley. That infant looked just like her husband, child.
It did.
She said it didn't look like the new. She said it didn't look like
that baby. Looked just like that husband.
They look like twins.
It's like the beak and everything. It was just like him.
The bird. He looks like a bird.
It's always an animal. It is always an animal with you.
A bird.
You realize that it's always an animal with you.
But what about the poll? Who got the most money on the poll?
Oh, yes.
Mia.
Wait a minute. Yeah. There was a poll involved?
On the party bus.
You missed that
part.
Yes. I need somebody else to have a party.
Like she went on a pole in that strip club.
I love Mia. She was giving it to us.
No.
But why was Wendy sponsoring on the pole?
But don't sit up there lie, act like you weren't on that pole.
Didn't they say that the strip club was in North Carolina? I need to do some research and figure out where.
I don't know if she was. I don't know.
Have a pole at the strip club she was at.
So that means it was that means it was a special house.
No, that means her ass lying, Erica. That's what it would mean.
I thought maybe it was a brothel or something.
No, it might have been like that joint that was across the street from the Circuit City, that my homegirl used to work at. What's the name of it? Something Cabaret or something like that. You know the one I'm talking about with the purple.
In North Carolina?
Yeah, the one you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, the one off Wendover. Mm-hmm. Yes, I mean it might have been a brothel.
It wasn't a pole in there?
No.
I don't know.
They called it a cabaret. They ain't really had no.
Who knows?
Well, you know what? Maybe she did work at a cabaret because she said she had to dress up and all this wear ball
And
gowns.
gowns.
Yeah, so it gives cabaret vibes. It doesn't give a strip club
It
vibe.
gives go to the back room
So
vibe.
I need to
like
go
she
and
worked at a
ask
strip
did
club with
Mia
a
ever
pole
work
on.
there? That's what you telling me? I need to go and ask.
Hey, you stupid, Kevin.
I would do some field research.
Look at this shady stuff. See, why I always gotta ask these crazy
Erica,
questions?
who did you leave off from your birthday party invite?
My 35th birthday party was I didn't have anybody I blocked.
You talking about the party that was the party before pandemic? It was
the best party ever.
It was like party before 1999, before the end of the world. That's what
yes,
it was like.
It was the
last
shutdown party
that we will ever have.
This the last party I believe I went to.
It was pretty sad. Like I was emotional 2021. I was just sitting there like this time last year. I was having the time of my life.
At least
I still have it on my phone. My picture.
Yes.
At least you had a party. At least your birthday was not on the day that the shutdown happened. Which is what my birthday was, the day that it happened.
So what it was like March 15th, March 20th?
March 15th.
My cousin was the same way. They came to DC. We partied. It was Park nightclub. They were like, as of tomorrow, we are shut down. And we in there like, oh man, it's gonna be shut. I mean, y'all. Really?
Meanwhile, y'all was in there catching COVID.
We was like, oh, because at that time, and we were y'all, we don't even understand. At that time, we didn't even wear masks. No, all we did was clean our hands over and over.
Yeah,
just clean our hands. I had wipes.
At that time, I did have a mask. Somebody had given me a mask like 2 months before that, and I was like, "What the hell am I supposed to do with this?"
Right.
Thank God I had it.
So stupid.
Been wore it to death.
Like we went to Disney and people would cough and we was joking like about COVID. Like we literally was joking about COVID in February. Like, oh, these people, and not realizing that
the severity of it, right?
Right.
2021 still here.
Meanwhile, we were still catching the metro to work.
We didn't know. We just didn't know.
Right.
Nobody knew. Nobody knew it was airborne. I guess we thought it was my touch or something.
One of my coworkers, we had a conference at work, and she was just like, "Look, I'm not coming in anymore. I'm just letting y'all know." Like she was real serious. She was like, "Since the job isn't saying anything, I'm gonna take matters in my own hand. I won't be back." She packed up her desk.
Laughing at her. Y'all probably was like, this bitch right here.
No, because it had been on the news and CNN. So you're reading about a pandemic and there nobody's saying anything. You go to work and it's a regular day. So it was
weird. It was really weird.
Yeah,
but we're still here, thank the Lord, and kisses and hugs to those people who lost loved ones.
Coming, the variants.
Yeah, it's a Lambda variant. What is that?
Hopefully we don't go through the whole Greek alphabet.
You're right, because I was like, first I was doing all kind of Delta jokes. Now it's the Lambda, and I'm a part of Iota Phi Lambda too. I said, dang, we just going on down the alphabet.
Right. I knew my seventh grade teacher. Made me memorize that Greek alphabet for a reason.
Who was she black?
Is that when I remember that from?
He was a black man. He was probably Greek.
7th grade.
In 7th grade.
I said, why do I know these letters from somewhere? I said,
I never had to
lambda
learn.
sound a little bit like lamb chops, so maybe it was on there.
Oh yeah. Listen, so who else did we miss? I think we might have addressed everybody. I think Real Housewives of Potomac is a very successful brand. They just need to stay out of the lane that the Housewives have hit. Atlanta. Atlanta has hit a patch, but they have been popping for a decade plus, 11 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they're finally hitting a rough patch.
Question.
So
why do you think that Atlanta has hit the patch? Is it because Nene is gone?
Absolutely.
Yes, I miss Nene.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand Nene, but maybe she made the show.
Yeah, she
walking
real
last
slow.
Season was COVID too, so I don't know. Last season, I don't feel like we should. Let's see what they bring this season. Last season, I don't think we should judge so hard because that's like in the middle of COVID. Like, so what can you really do?
I feel as though they need to stop trying to get celebrities. they need to start getting the people who are really out here living. So Potomac, look at it. Nobody is necessarily a quote unquote celebrity,
Right.
and they're making the show. So when you think of Housewives of Atlanta, they're always trying to get somebody that's a songstress or something like that. They
Mhm.
need to get somebody
It's
from
because of the
around the
city,
way.
though. It's because of the city that it's in, though.
The black
true.
Hollywood city.
You're
Yeah,
right.
but
LA.
the turnover is too high. It's just too high. So the celebrities aren't bringing anything to the table that's really like worth watching. But if you
Right.
like Portia wasn't no celebrity. I mean, she all right out here. But if they really got deep down and got them some true Atlanta women, homegrown, really out
Like
here,
Married to Medicine.
yeah, just
Yeah.
really in it,
Yes.
it
It's
might
good.
be
Marriage to
different.
Medicine is good.
It is. I love
Because
it.
if you think about the Real Housewives of Washington D.C., that show went nowhere.
Yeah, that was quick and fast and burnt to the ground. I almost
They had
forgot
a
about
DC
that.
one? They had a
It,
DC
it was. I think it was
Yeah.
one season.
Yeah.
And it was very not us.
Nope.
Well, what do y'all feel about? Didn't they say Nicki Minaj is gonna host a reunion for?
That's what we heard, honey. And you know
For-
everybody gonna be
for
watching
what?
it.
for Potomac.
Potomac.
Why she hosting a reunion?
Because she's a super fan.
Oh, is that why they had her song? Didn't they have her song in the previews?
I don't know, but it was
You know
all
what?
over social media.
They did have her song in there.
Mhm.
And I think
Ooh.
Andy wants Monique to come back. That's the latest I've seen.
Well, he
I
should've-
would love
know
to.
I don't know why she left. I don't know why she.
I don't
wasn't
know
on
why
there
she
now.
just-
Probably needed to
slapped
leave for her
somebody.
brand. Like
You
that
feel-
was not a good look for her.
She
You
just
feel
had
like
to
they
slap
punish
somebody.
her? They had to punish her for that.
I don't know. I mean, you would think. I mean,
They had
I
to
don't know. I
punish
know
her
my
for
husband
yoking a
probably
girl
wouldn't want
by
me
her
to
hair.
return to a show acting like that.
You know, whenever
You have
somebody
the
yoke
brand.
somebody by their hair, they get punished because you know.
And then
didn't they
Portia-
yoke didn't they
Portia-
punish Portia, right?
But see, Portia to me did way more. Listen, when Portia pulled that
Kenya.
what's it, Kenya and pulls Cynthia's, that's how you know you really in a fight when you accidentally pull somebody's breast out. That's when you know you are really in the
Ain't
midst of
nobody
blacking
saying that
out.
Portia was wrong for that. Ain't nobody. My
No,
And
I
she
don't
tried
think
to
she's
fight
wrong for
twice.
that, but the thing is, y'all gotta remember Monique got a husband. A lot of men don't want their wives on TV acting like
Oh,
that.
looking
And
like
and
that,
her
yeah.
husband is real kind of laid back and make it seem like
Look,
you really don't need to be on this show because you
what
choosing
her
to be.
husband's mom said? I got that heifer together, didn't I?
Let me listen. You know I don't do too good with people mama like that. Listen, y'all know.
Wrong with that mama.
She said I got that heifer together. I'd have been like, Miss Bertha, you can go on and get out the house. Miss Bertha, you
That
can
thing
exit
was so
stage left.
funny. She was weak as shit when she said it
Hey,
too. I got that heifer together.
hey.
didn't
And
I?
look, she didn't know they was listening
She
to her. I'm
apologized
pretty
for
sure
that.
she didn't know we can hear her say that.
See, I hate when I hate bad blood mother-in-law relationship. Like I hate it. I really do. And when she said that, because you know I done been through something, I looked at her and I'd have been like, you can take you and your nasty sweet potato and your toe potato salad and get up out my house. It would have. But they did have words, and it was very uncomfortable.
She apologized.
She did, but I pray
Yeah.
to God I don't have a relationship like that with my future husband's mom. Like I pray to God I don't. Like I would hate that. I really would.
Well, the binder of it all, just for me, felt like okay, Monique. I understand the punishment factor, but you know, the binder was giving me a lot of entertainment. So I was like, can we just maybe delay her punishment until after the next season? And let me see what she still got to give for this next season. But I understand they got to punish her. You know, Phaedra been on punishment for, I don't know, what, 3 seasons now?
Yeah,
for lying about Candy?
I heard they was talking about bringing Phaedra. Now, if they
Her
bring
back.
Phaedra back, that's
She need to come back. Somebody need
Yeah.
to get Kenya together. And ain't nobody going to do it but Phaedra.
But Phaedra,
Yeah.
she will get her together. But it is such a very southern read. It's like,
Yeah.
and what you need to do is no. See, Kenya need one of these. I am gonna rip the front hairs off your head.
She already had that.
I'ma
With
say it.
Portia.
I'ma say it and then do it. So they're gonna have to send security in real fast. They ain't gonna have time to get me because I'm gonna just uppercut her real fast. But can't stand Kenya. But anywho, Quick update on Real Housewives. I mean, what's your show, Johnny's? Love and Hip Hop. All I saw, because I was in and out on that too.
Girl, I didn't even see it.
Yeah, look,
Oh my
nobody
God.
saw it.
I'm the only one who watched it.
So get us caught up, Kevin. Get us caught up, Kevin.
All I saw was Carly Red. Carly Red paid for her own birthday trip, and she said Lamar Odom paid for it. I was embarrassed.
For her?
Yes. Because, I mean, we've all tried.
So she really did pay for. So they showed her paying for it.
That's what the Jamaican girl said. She said Carly Red said that she said Lamar paid for it, but she really paid for it. I said
okay. So that was a takeaway from the episode. When Spice said that statement, she also said, "Why does Carly Red have to be with somebody all the time?"
That's true.
And that rang really true for me. I was like, she ain't never by her. Every season, she coming with somebody. And you're gonna be like, Carly Red got this motherfucker for somebody.
She wanna be married.
She not whole. She's working on herself.
She not. That's the same thing that Spice. She was like, she don't realize she need to be by herself for a minute. Yes, she does. Yes,
let me tell you something. We all know friends who always got to be with a man. You have to take time for yourself, or woman. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm speaking on behalf of the girls. I'm sorry, Johnny. Johnny is right. But I just feel like women who always have to be with somebody aren't willing to take the time to understand what's going on with them, like in their lives. Absolutely. So like for me right now, I am so content. I want, a husband and all that stuff, but I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably need to cancel a lot of things that I'm doing that'll probably help me a lot, but I'm not out here like I gotta have somebody on my shoulder, or I gotta have somebody.
Could you have a long distance relationship in the pandemic, like Giselle mentioned, how she's struggling and her needs aren't being met?
They're not being met regardless.
Do we
in a relationship or not?
She was talking about sexual.
Do we believe that?
That's what I'm saying. I think that's an excuse.
I feel because her ass was embarrassed because that Monique pulled out that binder and had all them facts. When that Monique read that phone number and said, "Is this his phone number?" I said, "Bitch, don't say it. Don't say it." She said, "Yeah, it's his number." I said, "Oh!"
So she would have lied. They would have called the phone number, and it would have been his voicemail. So it was a catch-22.
It was a lot, y'all. It was a lot. But I don't know. I hate long distance relationships. I'm just at the phase of my life that I would want somebody that's close by. But God may shock me.
Why would that matter if y'all can't get together anyways?
I was willing to. Let me stop myself. I was about to say something crazy.
Now what I'm saying is, if people are not getting together during COVID, like people not meeting up, like what does it matter? Unless you're living with the person.
They need to get together because they got needs.
People were not.
But people were having COVID sex. You know this, right?
People were not. Like some people were genuinely like, I'm not going to meet with you because
I know the girl across the street. I was like, why is the HVAC truck over there? And it's
all the time.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
She needed her air conditioner.
I know when the man came to fix my air conditioner, he was over here all fucking day. And at 4:00, he was like, I got to go back. I said, but the air is still not on. He was like, somebody will be here tomorrow.
Oh, no. That's crazy.
That girl across the street, 6:30, 6:45. I said, that truck is still on.
She was feeding him dinner for his long work in the house.
Oh, it was dessert, Erica. It wasn't dinner. It was dessert. It was cake.
All that she was fake. She was giving him pork chops, yams, greens, all that, and then she made him some like butter cake or something.
Next time I go to the mailbox and I catch her, I'm gonna ask her.
Yeah, you should.
Let us know what she said.
Because she asked me the other day when she said, "Who baby is that?"
Uh-oh.
Kevin! They think you done had you a little a beautiful little chocolate girl. They be like, that boy over there, he was working through in the panini and had him a
But
baby.
Kevin, even if somebody asks who baby it is, that still mean it might be your baby too. That's why they ask.
They asking because they thinking that's yours, Kev.
Right.
They thought you was having a lot of COVID sex. Which a lot of people were, because it's a lot of babies that were born.
Absolutely.
Yes, Lord.
Pushing through. Yep.
Yeah, so listen. So okay, so we have done our review, honey. Listen, I gotta catch this flight in a couple of hours, so I have got to get off here. But thank you, Brandon, for joining us. Janice, you are giving us slay. I like this hair.
I'm so tired, honey.
Janice knows how to not look tired because she goes like that. She be like, me, I don't do too good. It comes through. And then Kev, Kevin's making it. He's been babysitting his baby and all that stuff. So he's just, he doesn't look like he's been babysitting a baby.
To who?
Oh.
To me, you don't look like it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And episode 46 drops tomorrow, which I think is fantastic. Secrets. What do we call it again? Just that fast.
Secrets amongst friends.
Secrets amongst friends, y'all. It's a really good episode. I do need to call my friend and let her know that I referenced her situation. I ain't say her name, but when she listens to the episode, she gonna be like, "Girl, no, you did."
That's what people need to check into the episode and see if Kevin is talking about you, honey, in that episode.
That's right. Kevin does say some. Listen, this episode is really, really good. So
he does a name drop, right?
No, we didn't name drop. Okay. No, he didn't name drop, but he might as well have name drop.
Professional.
Okay.
It don't matter.
A lot of situations.
It don't matter. That one person gonna know who she is, how he articulated that story, and it involved me, and so she gonna be sitting there running the video. She gonna be running the tape back to listen. Like, wait, what? Because
she gonna call me too. She gonna call
fact check.
That's not how it happened. So I was just listening to.
the episode where you all talking about me.
Oh wow! I guess you know the person. That's how they gonna be.
Brandon, you gotta listen to the episode because I'm all up in it. Y'all just listen to episode 46.
It was your topic, and it just so happened that was the scenario of a secret that I had that it was uncomfortable for me to reveal. So,
Kevin, when you invite everybody to the parties, that's what happened.
You're right. He didn't even realize he was inviting me into a very tumultuous situation, and then exposed someone that I was. Let me tell you, episode 46 is messy.
But you say that, but you know the tumultuous situation part of it all. It was not just you. It was tumultuous squared. It was so much shit going on in that party. Right
I thought you was about to say who else was he having sex with?
No. But it was like,
and then the person he was having sex with, bum.
What you about to say?
Nothing. Nothing.
You
know how you find out the person you cheating on that's cheating on you or whatever. See, that's wrong. I'ma just shut up.
Yeah. Just watch the episode.
I'm trying to figure out where you going with it.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm trying to be a better person. See, y'all making me have private conversations publicly. I can't do this.
Well, look, let me congratulate you. You did really good. When I listened back for the edit, I said, "Oh, this don't really sound too bad."
Thank you.
I felt a different way when we recorded it. But
you was trying to call me out like,
but when I went back, I was like, "Oh no, this is not that bad. This is not,
That's funny. That's
funny. Y'all go ahead and check out episode 46. I'm gonna have to listen to it on the plane. I'm gonna push it earlier so I can hear it on the plane.
So hopefully the next Real Housewives of Potomac is a little bit more entertaining. I think it's a build up for what's to come. Yeah, because it was dry. This past
Did you see the preview for the next episode?
Yeah, it was. Then when it was popping off, right?
Yes.
And her edges was
Oh boy.
She looking at the wrong.
I'm gonna look at her
thing.
edges next. Like, what's Erica talking
I
about?
know. I'm gonna go back to see.
Go to the bus. Just go to the bus.
When you talking about Wendy and these individual braids, I'm pretty sure it was a wig. That's why.
Well, go ahead. Well, go ahead and verify because it looked a mess.
Okay, ma'am. Message received.
Mm-hmm.
We've acknowledged it looked like a mess.
Yeah, it did. It was shocking. But okay, listen, thank y'all so much for hanging with us, talking a little trash with us. You know, we just talk a little trash, not too much
Don't
trash.
whisper it. Don't whisper it.
Just a little bit of trash, not too much trash. We're gonna have to make a song. Not too much trash, but a little bit of trash. We gotta get a song. We gotta get something going in there, Cal.
I got you.
But check us out next week. We're going to have to figure out something because I know we keeping y'all up so late. Lord have mercy, but it's all right. And look at Johnny; she barely making it. You know, Johnny's is out here doing big things. She a soccer coach and everything now.
Oh wow.
That is right. That is right. Yeah.
I had my first. Well, we had a draft today, so we had to draft the kids. I got there at 7:30. We didn't leave till 9:00.
Oh, wow.
Y'all pray for Johnny.
You made it to this, Johnny?
Yes. I rushed home, put my baby girl to bed, and then I logged on to here. So,
well, we
She's
appreciate you. We appreciate you, boo.
Thank you.
Well, y'all have a great night, and we'll see y'all next week and check out the episode. Bye.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.